day, my friends, and welcome back to the channel. Now, we're going to have a look at how the music has changed over the years in the different styles and the way it's been presented. The different formats we're going to look at. So, we start off with the very first ones, and this is an actual 78 record. I'll take it out. And this is how it looked and that back in there. Quite chunky in that. This is called Open the Door. Oh, this is that record, Open the Door Richard, and it was by Polygram. So this was the original format. What record started out in the early days in at speed of 78, and then we moved on to our albums. I've just picked off one album completely out of choice, and this is Chic and their album, and this was like from the 60s, 70s, even the 50s, and this is how it looks then, quite thin and that, and it's a 33 and a third. So that's our next style. You can see the difference between this and the 7 inch. No, not the 7 inch. I mean the 33, because the 33 is slightly smaller. And at the time, when the albums came out, they started producing singles, your 7 inch singles, and then later on they went on to 12 inch. Now for our next format, we are looking at the cassette. Now this is Fleetwood Mac's Greatest Hits. So this is another format. Like the 78s, they've died off, and cassettes they've just faded out and that. You don't get a cassette nowadays, and this was the way it's on tape and that, and this is that's how it was presented in your cassette case and that. And that was another form of listening to music, and I think this is faded out. So we go on to a next type and format, and we have the 78s. Not the 78s, I mean the 8-track. So this is David Bowie's Pin-Ups, and this is an 8-track cassette, and as I take it out, it's like a cartridge. You can see the tape of it and that, and these was like they was set in 4 tracks sections, as you can see on the back. And the thing with the 8 tracks, they have died off completely. It's very rare to find 8 tracks, even the machines and that, and they find it out in the 80s, I think the end of the 70s and that. And then the records sort of died off, and the next format we had the CDs. I've just picked this one out just by general, and it's Brian Wilson's one of his albums and that. And this was another format what was brought out. And if I take a CD, it was a disc like this, where the laser runs round, it spins round, and the laser reads the tracks. And that was the next format to come out. And then you had your MP3s, sort of like on the internet, and you had your streaming services. So now we've come back in full circle. Now this is an album what I bought 12 months ago, and this is 1977 album of 10cc and Deceptive Benz. And if I take it out, because records have made a comeback now, and this is the record. It feels quite more heavier, not as it's got on the UMC, whatever that is, and we've gone back to vinyl again, full circle, because people are buying vinyl records, and vinyl is it's different sort of type of vinyl now. Back then it was sort of designed different and that, and the different types and that from. So you've got your original 78, what was small. Then you had your albums and 12-inch singles and record and 7-inch on vinyl as well. This was on 33. Then we went on to cassettes, where you buy your cassettes from your different records, because no more I don't think they do cassettes nowadays. They might do like an odd one on a single and that, but I don't think they do like the albums now. And the one what has completely disappeared is your 8-tracks cartridges. What you used to do, you take it out and you just slide it into the machine, and it was like a tape. It was another form of cassette, but it was an 8-track cassette, because you had all the album or put on a tape thing, but it was like on different sections. You had 4 different sections of it. Then we went on to, as we said, your CDs, and now we've come full circle back to the albums and vinyl, after people have been streaming it, MP3s, because vinyl, the people thought they want the vinyl because you can touch, feel, look at the cover and that and see the texture. Because with the CDs, you don't get the same thing with the sleeves and that. You just get like a booklet or something like that, and they don't. Some albums, the design on the album covers was amazing and that, and the people buy them not just for the music, but the creative design of them. And this is my little history of music and how the records have changed over the years, how it's gone from 78s, 33s, 8-tracks, cassettes, CDs, MP3s, MP3, and streaming even on the internet, and now back to vinyl again. So if you enjoy this little trip down memory lane and now the way the music was presented and listened to over the years, and you enjoy my chats and you want to come back again, you're more than welcome, because as I always say, it's your choice to choose if you want to subscribe to the channel and join my little following and that. And I hope you enjoy this, and whenever you watch this, I hope you are safe and well. Take care of your friends and loved ones. Until the next time, I'll catch you on the flip side for more interesting things.